Boruto! What's going on, everyone? Gillsenzu here, and welcome to my first ever review. Yes, this is my first review, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apologize in advance if I suck. So please bear with me. Before I start, I want to remind you guys this is a spoiler-free review, which means I want to be discussing over the plot, but discussing my experience and thoughts. Yes, Boruto Naruto the movie. I seen it alright. I seen it on Saturday, on the first day premiere on Naruto's birthday. Now, when this movie started, you already have people cheering in joy. Hell, we had some hardcore fans in my theater. But when the movie started, I'm not gonna lie, I had some goosebumps. Not just goosebumps, but nostalgia goosebumps. Seeing Team Konohamaru with Boruto, Sarada, and Mitsuki was like watching the pre-time skip of Team 7 again. The music soundtrack was an A+ to me. Every part of the song fits in well done in each scene. Plus, they even play some of the classic, which is remastered, which I find that very enjoyable. I'll see if I can get you guys to download the soundtrack here, probably in the description box below. But overall, I enjoyed the music in this film. Now, the settings. I can say, well, for me at least, this is one of the funniest Naruto movie ever. Some of the older characters like Naruto, Sasuke, and everyone else, etc. have matured a lot, but their personalities remains the same, which is why I love this movie. This movie tried its best to let everyone have their moment, or just some screen time at least, but unfortunately there's some character who barely had any screen time at all, which was very disappointing. Now, I'm not sure if this considered a spoiler if I mention who barely had any screen time, but if you don't want to hear that, I recommend to skip at least 15-20 seconds of this video right now. That's your warning. There's your warning. Now, the person was Kakashi Hatake. Yes, I know. There's more, but I think he was one of the special characters, at least, that was in the movie, that wasn't in the movie, to be honest. And that was pretty disappointing. I wonder why not the former 6th Hokage was barely in the movie. In fact, yo, he didn't even say a word. Fuck! Why? But anyway, that didn't really put me down, but now I want to talk about the villains. Well, these villains, Momoshiki and Kinshiki, they're okay. At least I can say they're better villains than Toneri from the last Naruto the movie, and Shin from Naruto Gaiden. Yeah, at least they're better villains from those last two. I can't really give you more info in order to keep it spoiler free about these villains, but yeah, I'm just gonna break it down for you. You'll love them or hate them. That's just your typical anime villains. Anime movie villains. But again, overall, they're better than the last couple of villains, and I'm okay with that. Now, the characters, yo, I want to start off with Sasuke. Kishimoto practically gave us so many Sasuke screen times, like if it was an apology letter for him not giving us any Sasuke screen times from the last. Like, my bad though, let me just give you some Sasuke in this movie. Hell, it almost felt like this was a Sasuke movie. But as for Boruto, you see people think he's a total shithead. Hell, I even thought he was a total shithead. By chapter 700, seeing him trying to get his father's attention, painting all over the Hokage's face and everything. But by the end of the day, he's actually a pretty nice kid. Especially when he's with his baby sister Himawari. He's really caring with his family, despite his father always being at work. But that's what Kishimoto was practically doing. He symbolizes as Hokage Naruto as how busy he is, even though despite that the Naruto universe is at its best for peace, Naruto created more business, which remains him even busier than the previous Hokages. And as for Kishimoto, of course, we know he's a manga artist. He's always at his office just drawing day and night. Barely get to see his family whatsoever. So you gotta give it up for Kishimoto. That's what this movie was all about. Kishimoto is Naruto. Now, I'm sure that's a no shit to many of you guys, but for those who don't understand and find Naruto as a shitty father, well, I guess you can call him a shitty father, but let's just put it like this. He's not as bad as Goku. Now, anyways, The action. Don't get me started with the action. The action was at its best in the Naruto series. I think there was at least 5 or 6 battles in this film, and I loved them all. Especially during the Chunin exams. Again, nostalgia. This isn't really surprising for me, so expect to see the movie with twice as more action than the last. Now, the animation. I'll be honest with you, the animation wasn't entirely an A+. In fact, I seen some odd drawings in certain scenes, but that didn't downgrade the movie for me at all. It was still at its best for certain aspects, but overall, I enjoyed it. Now, last but not least, the main plot. Now, the main plot was at its point the entire time, if you ask me. However, it still felt like there should be more of it, but oh well. The movie was at least over an hour and 30 minutes, I believe. It would have been badass if it was longer than that, knowing that this could be, I think it is the last Naruto the movie, Boruto the movie, I don't know, the last, and then they give us Boruto, you know what I mean. Now the question you may be wondering is this the best Naruto movie ever? My answer is a hell yeah. Now I'm a guy who really wasn't a fan of Naruto movies. In fact, I only enjoyed the first and the final movie, I believe, with the purple Rasengan from the pre-time skip. Now during the Shippuden, I only enjoyed Road to Ninja, the last, and now this one. Now all the others, I seen it, and they're more like just some typical Naruto movie. I wasn't really much of a fan of it, and here I am considering this Boruto movie, this movie being one of the best one there is. Now, is it worth watching in theaters? Yes, yes, yes. 100% yes. I have seen Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F before the Japanese get to see it first, Naruto the last, and of course this one. And let me tell you this, watching an anime in the big screen is probably one of the biggest anime experience you'll ever have. Now I know many of you people will probably just prefer to see it online and just watch it from your tablet, TV, or of course your phone. Just watching it in theaters, I'm telling you, is 100% just different and better. But overall, I could understand if you don't want to just waste your money, but I did it just to support Masashi Kishimoto, knowing this may be one of the last work of the Naruto series, for him at least. He even quoted that he ain't making any more after this. Now we'll see if he keeps up to his promise. But again, this movie was incredible and nostalgic, so I give this movie 9 Ichiraku ramens out of 10. It could have been a 10 if more people had more screen time, but you can get what you can get. I'm not really complaining, but then again, that's my only complaint, and I give this movie 9 out of 10. So keep that in mind. But that's it for this spoiler-free review. Thank you guys for watching this. Please let me know if this review helped you out or not. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't, and tell me will you see this movie in theaters, or would you just wait till it comes out online or DVD? Also, last week I was in a New York Comic Con upload spree with some Naruto Storm 4 gameplays and 2 interviews of Masashi Kishimoto. But again, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. This is Gillsenzu, and you guys have a wonderful day. Take care.